So, I'm still trying to figure this out. Blue Jays, first off, have now won 3 straight games. They won the finale of the Yankees series. They've won already the series against the Boston Red Sox. And they win this game 9-4. At one point, it was a 9-1 ball game. What? And oh yeah, Chris Sale was on the mound for the Red Sox. Huh? This game was a whole bunch of weird, but let's break this thing down because it was fun. Oh, it was fun for Blue Jay fans. And it all starts in the first inning. You know, if you guys don't know the Blue Jays well enough, you won't know what I'm talking about. But if you do watch the Jays, even ever so slightly, you'd realize that Josh Donaldson is unbelievable. He now has 32 home runs on the season with his first inning home run against Chris Sale. I don't know what to say. This guy's been on an absolute tear. 15 first inning home runs, now leads the majors, passing Giancarlo Stanton. Yeah. And oh yeah, he's got 32 dingers and he missed a whole month. Imagine if he didn't. Where the heck would he be? This is just ballistic. And then you go to the bottom of the first. J. Happ doesn't look too great in the bottom of the first. Chris Young doubles. Bogart scores. It's a 1-1 game. 2 innings later, the heavens open up again. Yeah, I'm not kidding you. Josh Donaldson takes this one the other way, deep and gone over the Red Sox bullpen, and he's just crushing Chris Sale. As the Blue Jays take the lead right back, it's 2-1 Jays. The weather in Fenway is awful right now. And us as Blue Jay fans absolutely love it. But it's only a 2-1 ball game. Chris Sale's on the mound. The Boston Red Sox are a good offensive ball club. It's not, just calm down a little bit. J. Happ pitching a very good game up until this point. Top of the 5th, Teoscar Hernandez. Yeah, he takes Chris Sale deep. His 6th home run of the season. This guy is on fire as well. Him and JD, 1-2 in the lineup. My goodness. They are doing some real damage. And Teoscar Hernandez, I love it. I'm loving this kid. Hey, Lariano, Houston. Thanks. Appreciate it. We kind of had a feeling we got the better end of this trade. Now we're seeing it. I don't care if we're not going to the playoffs. Lariano sucks. And Hernandez is a pretty darn looking young player. All right. And then in that same inning, Bautista's on base. And a 1-0 pitch to Kendrys Morales. And he crushes his 28th. K-Money goes deep. And it's like, I forgot the score at this point. It's 5-1 Blue Jays at this point. What? All against Chris Sale, and we're only in the 5th inning. No clue what happened to this Jays club in this game, but I do not care because I love it. Would have liked it earlier in the season, but we're seeing it. And it's progression going into next year, I guess, right? But anyways, we move to the 8th inning. Runners in the corners, 1 out for Ryan Goins. Well, so there's a guy in scoring position, and Ryan Goins is at the plate. That usually means some good stuff, and he does it again. A double off the Green Monster, or excuse me, it was a long single off the Green Monster. Kevin Pollard comes to score. Barney ends up at third base, and Goins, with his 61st RBI of the season. I love it. I'm loving this guy. And oh yeah, in the same inning, the next batter, Teoscar Hernandez. Yeah, I ain't kidding you. He's up again. Eat hombre. I know it's Embry, but I don't care. It's Eat hombre. Throws a fastball, or excuse me, throws a meatball down the, I want to say center of the plate, but even that's not telling justice. Teoscar Hernandez absolutely obliterates this baseball. I don't know. I think it went over the Green Monster. His 7th home run of the season. His 2nd multi-home run game as a Blue Jay. He's got 2 home runs in this game. He's got, 4 RBIs. What? Hey, again, again, Houston, thank you. Appreciate it. I will continue to say so because thank you. And at this point, the Jays are up 9-1. And yeah, they scored 3 runs late. Leon hits a home run. Rajai Davis doubles. Chris Young scores. Hanley Ramirez singles. Rajai Davis scores. But I do not care because the Jays win 9-4. And the offense explodes. But even though the offense exploded, yeah, let's go with that. J Happ, in his last start of the season, we talked about this yesterday, needing J Happ to give you that one really good outing to end the season. And man, did he give us a good outing or what? 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 9 strikeouts, and this is the big thing, did not walk a batter. J Happ was dynamite and dropping his ERA 11 spots to 3.53. This guy has been unbelievable this month, really. And, Dermody gives up the one. He gives up the home run to Leon. Kohler gives up a couple runs. But then Tepera gets his one guy. And then Santos has a clean 9th inning with a strikeout to end the ball game. We lit up Chris Sale. The story around baseball lately has kind of been Chris Sale not being Chris Sale. He's had his spurts of being really good, like against Baltimore in his last start. He went 8 strong and 13 strikeouts. Yeah, he was great. But in this game, 5 innings, 8 hits, 5 runs, walked a batter. Yeah, he struck out 8, but he gave up 5 runs. He wasn't good at all. And the Jays just crushed him all over the place. The Jays coming into this game had a crazy Chris Sale had a crazy scoreless innings streak against the Blue Jays. Well, the Jays kind of put a dent in him there. Every mistake he made, the Jays pounced on it. And that's what good teams do. They pounce on the mistakes. Even if there's only a couple, you pounce on them. And the Jays did. I'm proud of the guys for this. No matter if Chris Sale is on or not, he's still Chris Sale. That's why he had 8 strikeouts, even though he was really bad. And one last little stat to throw out there. Teoscar Hernandez, obviously with 7 home runs as a Blue Jay, he sets a franchise rookie record for home runs in September. This guy is crushing records all over the place. I think we're going to really enjoy this kid here. I think we are. And again, that's an outfielder spot that could be filled next year. I want to see him continue this to end the season. Have a good spring training, good hard-working off-season, have a really good solid spring training like I said. And if all those align, can't see why he wouldn't get a start in left field to begin the season. Or right field, depending on Jose's situation or the off-season situation. I mean, he's everyone's saying, well, just calm down. No, he's ripping the ball. He hit a home run off Chris Sale. Do I need to say any more? Not really. The guy has been electric. He has been fantastic. And, one guy that's been hush-hush playing pretty darn good baseball, Kevin Pillar. He was 3 for 5 in this game with a run scored. His average is now 257. I mean, that's kind of where Pillar kind of ends his seasons, around the 250s, 260s range. He did great there. Kendrys Morales, 2 for 5 in the ball game. Jose Bautista was 1 for 4. JD was 3 for 5 because he's a monster. Darwin Barney was 1 for 2. Ryan Goins came in for 1 at bat and he got a clutch hit. I mean, that's just Ryan Goins right there. Just a great game by the Jays. Now, I would have liked to keep it a 9-1 game or a 9-2 game, but a win is a win nonetheless. They have won 3 straight games, 8 games under 500. It's not great, but it's more respectable than being 13 games under 500 as they were at one point. So, I'm proud of the guys here. You know what? I got to say I'm really proud of the last thing I'm going to say is that I'm very proud of this Blue Jays team right now. Why? They're not in the playoffs. They're officially eliminated. Their season is done after the Yankee series. But they're fighting and they are playing hard every single day. Lately, at least. That's all we're looking to see from one day to the next. Hard-working baseball. And that's what we have seen here over the last, week or so? The team's been playing pretty darn good baseball, and they've won 3 straight. They're 6-4 in their last 10. They've won the series against the Red Sox. They won the series against the Yankees. I mean, this is a good way to kind of go into the offseason on a very good note, all right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed this game, and even enjoyed the last 3 games, hit that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below. No, I know it's early about the whole Teoscar Hernandez thing, but what do you feel about him for next year? I know it's early, and I know we still got a lot to do before next year begins, but what do you think? And also, what have you thought of the Jays of late? I want to know what you guys have to say, and J-Hap has been stellar. Let me know what you guys think about him, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow night as the Jays... I'm not going to say it. Nope. Marco Estrada, Rick Porcello. Marco Estrada, again, like J-Hap, looking to end his season on a very good note. He has been great of late, but looking to end that season right. All right? And we'll also talk to you guys Leafs edition. That'll be tomorrow, I think, as well, against Montreal. And that's in Quebec, not Montreal, but in Quebec, as the Leafs look to win 4 straight and give Montreal an 0-6 record. That would be great. And if the lineup I saw on Twitter today is the lineup we're seeing tomorrow, it might not be easy to get a dub. But you never know. You never know. All right, so last thing, like I said, we'll talk to you guys tomorrow, Jays edition. Marco Estrada, Rick Porcello's the Jays. You guys get it. Talk to you guys then.